Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 Alpha Wolf 26RL-L travel trailer. This is a rear living room, 2 slide out travel trailer, couples coach. We're going to basically walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, then we'll close it all up at the end and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2023 Alpha Wolf 26RL-L travel trailer. We're going to spin our way through the inside and then we'll head on back outside and go over that as well. So starting over here on the awning side or door side slide out section here, you have large windows overlooking the campsite area of the RV. Now the windows did change this year. They are now this new, they call it an RV 45 window. You'll see that again when we get back outside. But it's got kind of a coppered mirror tent look to it. So it is a little different looking, supposedly a lot more UV resistant than the old windows. You have freestanding dinette, 2 traditional chairs, which do have a little storage under them, and then 2 fold-up chairs that you can stow out of the way when you're not needing them. Theater seat over here. It is a manual theater seat. However, it does have power massage and heat built in, along with little lights under there as well. There is some storage and extra cup holders in the middle too. Cup holder on each arm of the outer arms as well. Now for 2023, you're seeing some new changes as we're walking around here. So you have new wood color, new countertop colors, hardware changed a little bit, floor changed, wallboard and stuff like that also changed a little bit. So they did a whole new decor look inside. Back here in the back, you have a freestanding tri-fold sofa. So if you ever want to replace it in the future, you could, or just clean underneath of it. And that will flip out and make into a bed. You could sleep a couple extra adults back here and still have room to maneuver around. There's a little bit of storage on the left end table there. Electric outlet USB charger ports on each side of the sofa. Some overhead cabinet space as well. Big windows overlooking the rear of the RV also. Now, just in front of your theater seat here is an electric fireplace entertainment area. So basically, electric fireplace, fancy space heater, looks nice in here. You have room up here for a TV to be mounted. If you want, you can order a TV from the RV manufacturer. Personally, I would buy my own TV from Amazon or Best Buy or someplace. Get you a nice smart TV with a flat wall mount or a swing arm wall mount and kind of install it that way. Again, you can get it from the factory, but their TVs are not necessarily great quality TVs, as personally, I'm more of a tech guy and would rather have my own smart TV. Over here, you also have a cable and satellite outlet, TV antenna booster, all right there. Then you have USB charger ports and this little device right here, Bluetooth connectivity for the speakers inside and out. So you can use your smartphone. If you got a nice radio app, Sirius XM on your phone or, whatever, just music downloaded on your phone, you can play it through that and listen to the radio. So no radio inside anymore, just the Bluetooth setup. Island here, you can see heat duct coming out the side, has toe kick on this side as well. You have electric outlet USB charger ports on this side and then some blue accent lighting. High-rise spring sprayer faucet. Then you do have a large undermount farm-style sink. 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers and some storage space underneath. Propane leak detector below the drawers. Spinning back to this slide out over here, we have a large pantry area here. There's a light in here as well. It's got a magnetic latch. Then down below here, we have some storage space, a drawer, Greystone glass front oven. There's an inspection panel below the oven. 3-burner stovetop. Has the light up knobs. Glass flip down lid. The backsplash back there changed as well. That glass lid also kind of acts as a backsplash when it's up. You have some storage up above there. Hood range light and fan again as well. Electric outlet on the left wall there. Over here you have the GE 12-volt refrigerator, 10.7 cubic foot. So you do have a nice size fridge for the RV as well. High point microwave with some storage beside it. Quite a bit of extra counter space there for your coffee pots, toasters, that type of thing. Also, electric outlet over there with USB charger ports. Now, down below here, you do have a little bit of storage, but a lot of this is actually some of the mechanics of the RV back in behind there. The furnace is down underneath of there. The water heater's down under there. So you only really have one door there that opens, giving you some storage space. The rest of that under there is kind of hiding the mechanics of the RV. Now, just kind of looking up at the ceiling here, you can see, lights running down both sides. You do have the speakers in the ceiling. There's also a Coleman ducted AC system in the ceiling as well. On the side over here, we have an electric box down below with the breakers and fuses. You have your little control center here. So right here we have awning 1 and 2 in and out buttons. We'll go over this later. We have the slide in and out buttons here for slide 1 and 2. Water pump button, Bluetooth connectivity, so you can actually connect your smartphone to this with an app and kind of do some controls off your phone. Interior, exterior light switches here. Monitor panels for your holding tanks and battery condition, all right here. New feature is going to be the on-demand water heater by Furrion. This is the control for that. Digital voltmeter here. Digital thermostat for your AC and your furnace. Again, you could opt in for a second AC as well. Then we have some Wi-Fi 1 control stuff here you can do, again, aftermarket. Down below, you have your fire extinguisher, your main entry door. Now, this entry door is the black glass entry door. You can see there is a window here, even though outside it looks like it doesn't actually have one. And this also is thin shade ready. So there's an aftermarket shade you can buy from Lippert and put in there to block it off. On the left side here, we have our bathroom area. Decent sized bathroom area. We're going to start from the bottom and go up. So here we have a porcelain foot flush toilet. You have a step-in glassed-in shower right there. Turbo exhaust fan up top. Skylight above the shower. There's a sliding door to block off the bedroom from the bathroom over there. And then you also have some storage or linen space, storage space there. Another access panel down below. Let's step in here and kind of spin around for you. You can see it from the other direction. So coming back in here again, you can see that bathroom area there, toilet area. Pretty good sized shower. And then stepping into the shower here, still have plenty of room here. Medicine cabinet, little sink area and everything right here. Little storage down below. But plenty of room in here to kind of come in, get undressed, get in the shower, do what you need to do, and get out fairly comfortably. Down the hallway a little bit here, we have our bedroom entry. And here You have a decent amount of room here. There's room to get in here, maneuver around a little bit, get undressed. Over on the wall there is TV hookups. So you could mount your TV up there, do, I don't know, probably somewhere around, I'd say 24, 25 inch, somewhere in that range of TV. You don't want to get too big. There's a backer in the wall to kind of support a TV bracket, but we've got to kind of remember the wall's only roughly 2 inches thick. So you got to make sure that, you know, your screws don't go through the sidewall, all that type of stuff, and still be heavy duty enough to hold the TV. Window there does open, electric outlet and USB charger port. Again, room to kind of come in here sideways at the foot of the bed, kind of maneuver around. You do have hanging closet and overhead cabinets on both sides of the bed here. Now the bed does raise up and there is some storage underneath of there also for you. So you can stash some more stuff under there. Again, don't forget to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested. All right, we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside, and then we're going to come back in and close this thing up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Alpha Wolf 26RL-L by Cherokee, Forest River product here. We're going to start here on the door side, spin our way around. So first things up, we have a gray fiberglass exterior with a lower black metal skirting. The graphics changed up a little bit for 2023 compared to the 2022 version. Not a huge difference, but a little bit. You have power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV there. Adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff purposes, and you also have a manual override in the front arm head. So you have two awnings on this particular unit. One on the slide down there and one on the main body. Covers most of the RV. You have a pretty large pass-through storage compartment here going across the front. They do have motion light on each side. Then you also have your solar charge controller right here as well. Slam lock baggage door here. It's held up by a little magnetic holder. Pet-friendly leash latch right here. Another change up for the 2023 is going to be your windows. So you'll notice kind of a mirror reflectivity look to them compared to last year's version. They call it an RV45 window. It's got kind of a copper tint to it, and it's supposed to be super solar reflective. Black glass entry door here with the window that's kind of hidden. During the day, it looks like it doesn't have a window, but it actually does. You've seen that when we were inside, and it is thin shade ready. Large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the RV, and it does have the model number located down there as well. More ride step above entry step here. This comes down, touches the ground, rated for 500 pounds. Adjustable feet, flips up inside the doorway when you're ready to travel. Coming on back this way a little bit, let's check out, we have dual axle on the unit. Aluminum wheels, easy lube hub, 12-volt drum brakes. Very important to make sure that you have a brake controller in your tow vehicle to operate the brakes of the RV. And it also has little tire pressure monitor caps on it. It's basically a color changing cap that threads onto your valve stem. So if it changes from green to, I think it's yellow or red, one of the two, it basically is alerting you that your pressure's dropped too low. But very important to make sure you check your tire pressure no matter what. Two outdoor speakers here, cable outlet, electric outlet, and a TV bracket here. So you could mount you a TV out here, nice game weekend fall time. You could come out here, kick back, relax by the fire, possibly throw a game on, and see what's happening. Down here in the lower corner, you can see a gas line hookup, also power jack on this one. So you have power front and rear jacks on this camper, but that gas line hookup there allowing you to plug in a portable grill or something if you wanted to. Coming on around to the rear of the RV here. Traditional flat back rear end, has the bike rack on this particular unit, or not bike rack, but luggage rack. Spare tires also mounted to that luggage rack, has a cover there you can see. And again, traditional 4-inch squared tube bumper. A lot of people like to store their dump hose, has end caps on each end. It is prepped with a rear observation camera. It's up there in the top center. This is the type that connects to your phone. So you have a camera from the factory that will connect to Bluetooth on a phone, allowing you to use your phone to see what's going on behind you. If you don't like that style, you could always change that out and do, like, say, a Furrion observation camera with a separate screen. So there's different choices aftermarket, but from the factory, it comes with the one that works with your phone. The black rectangle up there on the right side is prepping for the Lippert Stow and Go ladder. There's an aftermarket ladder you can buy. It basically telescopes out, attaches to that little bracket there so you don't fall off. Speaking of the roof, let's check it out here. Looking at this picture, you can see things up here as far as solar panel, air conditioner, plumbing stack vents, skylights, all that stuff up here. Make sure you get up here from time to time, inspect those seams and seals. Very, very important to maintain your RV. Power cord right here, detachable power cord. This is roughly 25 or 30 feet long. Very important, again, it is 30 amp service on this particular one, but you could opt in for 50 amp service and a second AC on some of the models, which would allow you to basically run dual air conditioners at the same time if that interests you. Again, talk with your salesperson about that. Storage back here. This right here has a little motion light in it. Not a huge amount of depth to it. It's a 9 or 10 inches deep, but it is fairly tall. It goes all the way up. So you could put some taller, thinner stuff in there. The slide out is prepped for Solaire slide topper on this side, so you could put an awning topper over it if that interests you. Again, talk with your salesperson about it. But those are kind of nice to have, helps repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, things like that. Stove exhaust vent right there, has a little flapper in it. Make sure you open that flapper to get the smoke out if you're cooking inside. Another new feature for the 2023 is going to be the on-demand water heater. So this is new for them. Basically, it is a propane water heater that takes just a couple seconds to heat up instantly and pump out hot water. This will last you a lot longer when you're in there trying to take a shower or something like that after a long day. So nice feature to have. Below that is your propane furnace, exhaust out right here. And then down below is your dump area. So you have gray, galley, and black dump handles all right here, along with your low point hot and cold water drains. Looking up to the front here just a little bit, we have our fresh water tank drain. 1.5-inch drain valve, so it will dump out quicker than the little versions. Have a light here so you can kind of see what's going on at night. And below the light here is also a hot and cold outside utility shower. And then you have your city water and black tank flush inlets, gravity fill fresh water tank, cable satellite hookups. In the other side of the storage compartment area here, you have your battery disconnect, again, motion light. Slam lock baggage doors here. You can kind of see that reflectivity in those windows there as well. Now on the front corner here, you have some very important informational stickers. I want to pop these up for you right here. The first sticker popping up here is your main production data sticker. This right here is telling you VIN number, axle size, production date, but most importantly here, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. And it also has a length on it. Next is cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross weight number on the first sticker. Don't exceed that. Next is your tire sticker here, basically telling you tire size, but most importantly, tire pressure. Very important to check your tire pressure. If it drops too low, it can't hold the weight of the RV properly and the tire can blow out easier. So remember to check that. Up front, you have a nice 3/4 fiberglass front shell here. Kind of bubbles out a little bit, slopes back very nicely. You can see here how rounded back that goes. So a lot different than your traditional flat front RV. And it does have a couple blue LED lights on the front. There's a light switch here to turn those on and off. Lower part is a black diamond plate metal. You have power tongue jack, LED light strip built in to the bottom section of that jack right there. You also have manual override, 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, breakaway cable, 2 20-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator, hard bottle cover, room for 1 or 2 batteries back here depending on the size of the batteries. But overall, a very nicely finished off exterior for an RV. All right, we're gonna head back inside. I want to close it up for you, show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are back on the inside of the new 2023 Alpha Wolf 26RL-L here. And we're gonna close this thing up. I just wanna show you what it looks like closed here real quick so you get an idea. Obviously the slides are in the back section here. So when I close up this camper, I do not affect my bedroom. I do not affect my bathroom. So traveling down the highway, stopping at a rest area scenario or something like that, I could still come in here, go to the bathroom and go to the bedroom. No problem. Where you're gonna run into some issues is gonna be back here because we got slide outs back here. And when we bring these slides in, they pretty much come straight in and straight out. It's very, very important to make sure your floor is clean so you don't accidentally run something over and damage the linoleum floor. Also, make sure your cabinet doors and stuff are all latched properly and out of the way. And when you're going out, very important to make sure you're not about to run into something. For example, an electric pole at the campsite or water pole at the campsite or something like that. So make sure you got good clearance. But when this slide comes in, you can kind of see here, it comes in very, very close. So there's not much room to do anything on the slide being closed up here. Now with the slide closed, fridge don't open, freezer will. Little travel latch there. So keep that in mind, depending on what you're doing camping wise. And then over here you have your big slides. Same thing. It's going to come straight in. Make sure your floor is clean. Okay, so stepping back here, you can see slide out is in. Not really doing much past this point. So if you need to get to the back, you're basically going to have to hit the button to run it back out. It only takes a few seconds to do, so it's pretty simple to do. And if you don't need to go all the way out, just say you want to come in here and load your fridge. You know, I ran that slide out roughly, I don't know, probably 8 inches or so. Now I'm going to run this slide out a couple inches, and now I can get in here to load my fridge. So if I'm stopping at a Walmart parking lot or grocery store or whatever, I don't have to fully open things up to get in here and load it, but you can if you want. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with more of these RV videos. Trying to update all the 2023s as they roll in as fast as possible for you. Thanks again.